Super Sunday Special Delight is packed with inspiring stories, vital information, and exciting updates. From the spiritual mid-year church service to CEO Kuba's celebration of the World Union of Catholic Women and the Alabibia Islamic Society's insights on interesting issues. We explore diverse topics. We also tackle road safety, talking about the rainy season as it is intensifying, the need for drivers to be on the lookout in terms of hazards. Uncover the tourism potential of Jabi Lake right here in Abuja. We also delve into special features of Maku people of Enugu State, talking about surrogacy and childbearing in Nigeria, plus the latest entertainment news, sports brief. Thank you for joining us on today's special edition of Sunday Magazine, reaching you from the studios of NTA Channel 5 Abuja. My name is Tessie Omeri. We thank you for joining us. We begin with messages from the pulpit. The First Baptist Church, Area 11 Gariki, set the tone for the mid-year Thanksgiving this Sunday. Deborah Gaza-Jamaica, who was at the church service, reports that the senior pastor of the church, Reverend Tom Takpatore, told worshippers to ponder as dependent on God and always make Thanksgiving intentional.
With the atmosphere charged with melodious songs of praise to God amidst choir ministration, members of First Baptist Church gave thanks to God, citing the goodness and faithfulness of God at this time of the year.
Nigerians, and you are a Nigerian, I'm a Nigerian, we know that it's been a very difficult year. God has been gracious, God has been good to us. You are still here standing. In the midst of the difficulty, we are all grateful to God.
That started the year 2025, that is still alive up to this very moment. There are several people that we started the year with, they are no more. That we are alive, it is not by our power, it is of the mercy of the Lord.
He is so faithful, he has been so kind to all humanity. So we have to come middle of the year to give our thanks to him.
The service was significant in the sense that members of the church took stock of what God has been doing in the church and the nation at large. Worshippers were tasked to make Thanksgiving intentional, for the power of God always visits a time of need.
Full heart is a healthy heart. It is good for our physical health. And yes, there are challenges, but by God's grace we will overcome. God will help us. Nigeria, there is hope. There is hope. There is hope. As long as there is life, as long as we can breathe, there is hope in Nigeria.
At the point of thanksgiving to God, there were special presentations to the glory of the Lord Almighty, noting that spiritually and physically the Church of Christ is moving and the gates of hell will not prevail in the lives of the faithful.
Women have been described as courageous home builders who play vital roles in shaping the family and society. This was the focus as Catholic women from across Abuja Archdiocese gathered in Kubwa for the 2025 World Union of Catholic Women Organization Day celebration. The event recognized outstanding contributions to women's empowerment and featured cultural displays, award presentations, and prayers for national unity. Hawagimba has more.
It was a gathering of purpose, unity, and celebration as women from across the Catholic Women Organization converged in Abuja Archdiocese in Kubwa for the 2025 World Union of Catholic Women Organization celebration. With the theme, the event underscored the need for women to take up active roles in leadership, both within the church and in a wider society. It also emphasized the protection of the rights of women and children, the promotion of peace, and the nurturing of national development through moral and spiritual values. Participants were urged to embrace entrepreneurship and self-reliance as tools for strengthening family structures and contributing meaningfully to national growth.
Tell our women to continue to play the role of mothers in the family. One of the ways that women can take the rightful place in society is by getting education first of all.
Awards were presented to individuals who have contributed significantly to the advancement of women. Among those honored were Minister of State for FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmood, Minister of Women Affairs, Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, Mandate Secretary for Women Affairs, Dr. Adedayo Benjamin Slani, Jome Amadu, Princess Nikki Onyeri, Mrs. Susan Enikin, and Emmanuel Ogbeche, among others. The awardees urged Nigerian women to remain focused, step boldly into leadership roles, and continue to serve as pillars of positive transformation in their communities.
And as we do, the expectations even that we carry as conceptions, God will bring them to term. It is His will. Nigerian women are great. Nigerian women are wonderful. Nigerian women has all it takes for women to be women. The little lives you touch in education, in health, maybe that is why I was singled out for this recognition. And for that, I owe everything to God.
For them to have done me this honor, as well as my family, it's something that I consider very special.
I feel happy as a mother that this has come to me, and it goes a long way to show that the little we are doing is being recognized.
I truly appreciate this award and pray that the award is tagged precisely Pride of Mothers. It is dedicated to all the mothers.
President of the Catholic Women Organization Abuja Archdiocese, Neoma Ebele Okoye, and President of CWCKC Kubwa, Princess Jume Juan Idoneche, described the theme as timely and inspiring, calling for renewed commitment to nation building through faith and service.
Women, we do not really have a religion. We are first women before we are Nigerians, and then before we belong to different ethnic groups or different religions. What binds us is that love.
Beyond the celebration, the gathering served as a rallying point, reignite a collective call for action as women reaffirmed their commitment to driving social change and contributing to the healing and growth of the nation.
All works and no play there. Nigerian women always active in whatever situation or circumstances. We say congratulations to the awardees. Moving on, WAQF represents a lasting act of charity where the reward continues across generations. This noble concept was the crux of discussions during the 2025 Alabibia Islamic Society's unveiling of a new program themed WAQF and Endless Bliss. Hawagimba again has more.
The keynote speaker, Dr. Abdullahi Abubakar Lamido of Department of Economics, Bayero University, Kano, offered scholarly insight into the economics, spiritual and societal impacts of Waqf. He described it as a sustainable tool for poverty alleviation, economic empowerment, and social equity firmly rooted in Islamic jurisprudence. Dr. Lamido noted that with proper implementation and transparency, Waqf institutions could revive conventional endowments, providing essential services in education, health, and social welfare.
Engage your own, family, your relatives, anybody who is supposed to be your heir should know. Engage legal experts. Everything should be well documented legally.
Array of speakers helped on the need for policy frameworks to mainstream WACAF in national development.
The humans are many, and the only way we can eradicate poverty is to team together, our resources together, and to uplift the human within the society.
In Nigeria today, you cannot count more than a few companies that have generational wealth. People die, they die with their wealth, they die with their structure, they die with the company they have taken so much time to build because they don't have any form of trustee.
The chief imam of Halabibia Mosque, Imam Fuad Adeyemi, urges Muslim faithful to invest in Waqf for the benefit of both the living and the unborn.
When people they have access to funds to do their business without anything that is minus even that. You know, Waqf, I'm sorry, Waqf is an all-round thing in a man's life.
As the 2025 Al-Labibia Islamic Society drew to a close, living participants inspired with a call to action to embrace Waqf not only as an act of faith but as a strategic tool for building an inclusive, resilient and morally grounded society.
Good evening, glad to have you join us.
Thanks for joining us on Weekly News Wrap.
Thank you very much for having me.
And it is on that note we welcome you to today's edition of the program.
We celebrate creativity, lasting impressions.
There's no book stating that this is the role for men.
On the news.
On the news at 7.
Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja.
Would say have a lovely day.
Thank you for staying tuned. Now, have you ever seen a river flowing with fishes but cannot be touched nor consumed? Or have you ever visited an area with a special topography where you must climb the hill or descend the valley to get to where you're going? Interesting, right? This is the story of a community in Enugu where I visited recently. Just get a feel of Mako. This is why this place is called Enugu, meaning hilltop in Igbo language, due to the hilly topography nature of the area. The vegetation is breathtaking and also beautiful to behold.
Mako, a community in Ogu local government area of Enugu State, located in a blend of topography of hills and valleys, portrays the beauty of nature. A peculiar community with houses both on a hill or down the valley, the gift of nature which the community cherished.
The topography of this my area, Mako, is actually unique. Seeing it as it is a result of volcanic eruption in the olden days. We move up, we go down.
It's both hilly and stony, but has a very good vegetation and very fertile land. And sometimes you may find out that someone on top may even be hanging his clothes or other things on the roof of another person. But it has been so designed.
A predominantly farming community, the people of Mako adopt a terrace method of farming which is significantly addressing flood and erosion.
Our farming is a special farm because of the nature of our land.
We have a type of topography that makes it difficult to use the normal standard. So we use terrace farming. Instead of going vertical, we go across.
If you look at the ridges here, you see the way they are made. The way they are made now allows water as it's flowing down, collects in the ridges. Does not allow it to accumulate large enough to cause erosion. And this is what we practiced over the years. So despite the hilly nature of my community, you can't get erosion here.
It will interest you to know that the community is free from mosquitoes with favorable weather conditions for a healthy living.
This is the only place you come, you don't have mosquito because there's no stagnant water at all. If rain falls, all of them will flow out. And there is no heat. If you open your windows,